So today we're going to be jumping back into Clash Royale, and once again we are going to be playing the best deck in the game, Log Bait. And we're going to be seeing just how high we can push up in the league running this masterpiece. So let's get straight into it. Alright, first one up we got Sonar. Sonia? Sonia. I'm going to assume that's how you say it. Alright, gonna put some Goblin Gang at the back. Gonna get ready with our Goblin Barrel and our Ice Spirit. Like I've said before, that is probably my favorite combination when playing this deck. It's just a good way to get a little bit of extra chip damage there because we can get the freeze going on the tower. Now we're gonna get up high here with our Princess, see if he plays anything else. We're gonna pull everything across with this Knight, and then we're gonna continue to pull everything in using that Goblin Gang. Fantastic. We're going to take one hit on the left hand side, but not too big of a deal, and overall pretty good defense. Now I'm just going to get back into it with another Goblin Barrel and just keep the pressure up nice and early in this game. Going to get a fireball out of him, which is fantastic, means he doesn't have it in rotation for things like our Princess, as well as getting a +1 trade on that encounter. Going to get another Ice Spirit going up the bridge. This way he either has to respond or we're going to get a little bit of damage, plus we're going to get another cycle of our Ice Spirit to get back to that Evo. He's going to go with a Battle Ram. We're going to get a Lockdown. Going to get a Tesla as well as a Knight. Fantastic. I did play that a little bit too aggressive because he is going to have that Valkyrie. However, it is what it is. Alright, he's going to get that Valkyrie down. Ooh, actually kind of nice for us. He played that a little bit aggressive. He's also not going to have his arrows now, or his Valkyrie, so we're just going to actually push in super hard. He's going to have the Fireball, but I don't think he's got much else. Plus with that Evo Ice Spirit, we're going to get a lot of damage on that tower. And we're going to hit him with the Monk. Fantastic. Alright, so we are in a really good position at this point in time. We're going to get another Princess going out the back down the left-hand side. Going to get ready with our Evo Knight. Gonna go with a log here actually just to push that all back. Gonna get down with our Evo Knight so that we can pull that mini P.E.K.K.A. Gonna get arrows in the center, Goblin Gang in the center so we can clear everything out. Gonna get a Goblin Barrel going over the top as well as an Ice Spirit down that left hand lane. Sweet. He's gonna get a Valkyrie out, but again we get fantastic value here from the Ice Spirit, which is great to see. We're going to get another Princess going down. Again, when you are playing Log Bait, you really just want to be cycling that Princess as much as you possibly can be. Fantastic. We're going to get a log going down. We're going to get a Knight up high just to deal with that Wizard. Then we're going to pull everything back down again with our Goblin Gang over the top at the bridge. And with only 9 seconds left in this game, that's going to be a pretty easy win for us. And we'll give him a good game. On to the next. Alright, into the next one. Okay, now we are going against a Dagger Duchess, which is not the best for us because we are, again, playing Log. He's going to go aggressive here at the bridge. We're just going to get a Log going down so we can counter that as best as possible. Now, this isn't the best play on our end, but we don't really have a lot to deal with this. Okay, that is going to do a decent job for us on defense. We're just going to get over the top of the Goblin Barrel so we can hopefully get some damage when the Dagger Duchess is out. We're just going to leave this here to chill, and we are going to get some good damage. Princess is also going to clean up for us from the right hand side. Fantastic. Just going to leave that to go. Unfortunately, we will have to sort of eat that a little bit, but it is what it is. Okay, we're going to get a Knight going out the back here. Now, in this situation, I probably could have just cycled a log. However, I don't really care. Let's be honest. We're just going to get it going. See what he's got to play. We're going to split a Goblin Gang here so we can see what he's going to do. He is going to go with a Bowler, which is not good for us. Going to get an Ice Spirit going here so we can just cycle some cards. Get back to our Princess as quickly as possible. And we're going to go with the Goblin Barrel over the top, hopefully, while she's still down. We're going to get a Tesla out here in front. And this is going to be a little bit rough. Going to get a log going down as well, just so we can hopefully deal with all these Spear Goblins. What is this man playing? This is disgusting. This guy's deck is actually gross. And honestly, we're just going to lose that tower. Alright, we're going to get a princess down here. Hopefully we don't take too much damage on that left-hand side. Alright. Honestly, bowler is my least favorite card to play against. It does kind of destroy, unfortunately. We're going to get a fireball going down here to hopefully just clear out everything as best as possible. Pigs are also just a nightmare to deal with. Royal hogs do a lot of damage. Okay, we're going to actually bait the bowler on that side, and we're just going to push in as hard as we possibly can, because realistically we need to get damage on that tower ASAP. And to be fair, he countered that extremely well, and we are not breaking through right now. This one isn't going to be a GG for us, unfortunately, by the looks of things, but we did try. Honestly, a pretty rough matchup for us to be going into, and we did the best that we could. Alright, now I have just realized, I think I actually forgot to turn out game sound on, so I'm going to jump in here. Sorry about that. Now, you can actually hear the beautiful sounds of the game. I know that's something I actually quite enjoy listening to while I am watching a gameplay video, so apologies for that one, but hopefully you do enjoy. And we get straight back into the next one. Okay, we're going to go a princess out the back. He's going to go aggressive with a hog. Unfortunately, we don't have a Tesla in cycle, so we're just going to get up with an ice spirit and a knight. We will take some damage here, but there's not much we can do about it, unfortunately. Going to get a golden barrel going over the top here, so we can see what he's got. Again, unfortunately, we have a really bad starting hand here. We don't have our ice spirit, so we can't get a king tower activation, and we also didn't have our Tesla. Now, he is going to be playing a super fast cycle hog deck by the looks of it, so you know, is what it is. We've beat it before. We can do it again. Okay, we're going to get our princess going out the back, just so we can gear off that defense. He is going to have his hog rider back in cycle. Going to pull that knight across with our ice spirit. Going to hopefully... Oh, okay, that was terrible. Honestly, Firecracker is a disgusting card to play against. If you play Firecracker, like, you have no skill, and you are terrible. Is what it is. Alright, we're going to get a princess going out the back. Opposite lane this time, just because we don't want to be giving him any extra value onto that damaged tower. Okay, I'm going to get an Evo Knight down just to deal with his. We're going to get a Tesla up here. Again, unfortunately for us, Firecracker is really what's going to be doing a lot of damage here. We're going to get a tricky barrel going over the top so we can hopefully have him miss that log, which he does. Fantastic. We're just going to pressure up high with a princess. Going to get an Evo Ice Spirit down as well. Awesome, that was some great damage for us on that left-hand side. We're going to get up really high here with the Tesla, so we can hopefully miss the... Yep, fantastic. We're going to miss that Earthquake, which is what we want to see. He's probably going to have a log back in, fantastic, but he is going to miss it because he was expecting another tricky barrel. Okay, we are in Fireball territory right now, so we're actually just going to Fireball, take out that Firecracker. We're going to get back up high again with another one of these, so we can again miss the Earthquake. We're going to get an Ice Spirit down so we can freeze up that Hog Rider. Going to get a Goblin Gang down. Going to get a Knight up here so that we can hopefully just deal with that Firecracker. We're going to pull the Hog across, again missing the Earthquake. And that is going to be a GG. He hits us with a well played. We're going to give him a thanks for that one because honestly, that was a bit of a tough game to come back from, but we did pull it back in and we did manage to come away with a W. So that was honestly kind of well played. Alright, we're going to go through and we're just going to actually open up some of these chests real quick because I haven't been doing that lately. I've just kind of been banking them up so we can run through them together. Alright, we're going to get some Ice Spirits, which we don't need whatsoever. Some amazing Teslas, which we also don't need whatsoever. Earthquake, the card, 82 earthquakes. That's actually huge. 82 rares, wow. Fair enough. And some gems, we do love that. Gonna get some season tokens. Now, something I actually want to say real quick. Clash Royale has really done the community dirty, I feel, with the season shop this time around. Completely removing the ability to have wildcards. Like, why? Why have you done this? The simple fact now that we have a legendary tower troop that people are trying to upgrade, and you remove a way to get an extra one of these from the shop. Actually, a way to get multiple of these. It seems incredibly stupid, and it is really annoying. So, Supercell, not a fan of that one. You know, honestly, fix it, please. Give it back. All right, we're gonna get one more of these chests going real quick. See if we can pull anything juicy. Amazing, and I think we'll leave it there. We're gonna jump straight back into another game. All right, let's see what they got. So to kick things off, we're going to split a Goblin Gang at the back. Again, this is just a good way to try and bait a little bit of elixir out of our opponent and see if they'll give us any hints. Now, we do see an Ice Column, which means more than likely we're going to go against Hog Cycle here. So we're going to get ready with our Tesla. Okay, he's going to have Lumberjack. So now we're actually going to be assuming it's going to be Lumberloon. Okay, there is the balloon. We're going to go up high with this Tesla. And we're also going to freeze up with our Ice Spirit. That should be pretty clean for us. Fantastic. Now he is going to have to respond to that Knight. Otherwise he will take some damage here. He's going to go with Skellies. Now the one thing I don't like about this so far is he is playing a very, very cheap cycle. Cheap cycle Lumberloon is not fun to deal with. But is what it is, and we're going to make it happen. Okay, now I'm going to get a Fireball going down on this little Prince. It is a pretty aggressive play, but I know that I can also drop the log to take her completely out, which I'm going to do now, just nice and early. We're going to get a Goblin Gang in the middle here. And again, we're going to go up high with the Tesla, just so we can hopefully keep it out of the rage for as long as possible. Going to go with an Ice Spirit so we don't take a hit. A little bit of a misplay on my end. Probably could have pulled that off to the side a bit more and completely avoided damage. Okay, and now we're going to go Goblin Barrel. Probably could have gone with the Princess there to cycle, but I actually want to hold her a little bit so that way we've got her on hand to deal with the balloon. Okay, we're going to get a log going down on this right hand side. We're going to go a Goblin Gang just to deal with that Lumberjack real quick. We did take out the Evo Skeletons, luckily. Unfortunately, he will get a hit on the tower, which is not what we wanted to see, but it is what it is. We're going to go down in front with a Knight to hopefully protect that Princess, which we don't. Come on. That was stupid. Alright, is what it is. We're going to wait for that Guardian to go down. Going to go with the Goblin Barrel and an Ice Spirit at the bridge. He's probably going to have Fireball here. He is, but we will still get damage from that Ice Spirit, which is good to see at least. Now he is going to be building up for a push here. We're going to go down with the Goblin Gang in the middle. Going to get a Fireball down. Going to get a log down. We're going to get a Tesla down. Going to get a Knight down. And a Ice Spirit. We're actually going to go with the Goblin Gang here as well, just so we can hopefully back up that Knight a little bit. As well as going with a Goblin Barrel on the opposite lane. We're going to get another Princess down. Going to drop that so we can protect the Princess. Going to get a Fireball down. Hopefully we can clip. We do. Fantastic. We also keep our Princess alive. Now we have Princess in both lanes. That is amazing for us. Gonna get a log down real quick just so we can deal with all of those. We're gonna get Tesla down, Ice Spirit down, Princess down. Okay, we did take damage there unfortunately. I was hovering my Fireball to hopefully just knock it back if I had to, but it is what it is. Doesn't have Fireball in cycle now. We're gonna go super aggressive here. And that's gonna be GG. So going up against Lumberloon there, it did get a little bit hairy for that one section, pretty much because I wanted to test and see if we could take it out or not. But end of the day, we did what we did and we got it done. Okay, we're going to get this chest unlocked. Bit of gold, fantastic. Electro Spirits, always good to see. That was a lie, actually. Electro Spirits are not in any way a card that I enjoy or have even really played. And some Hog Riders. Alright, we get another chest queued up, ready to go. And 9,000 gold. Not bad at all. As you can see, we are actually building that piggy bank up quite nicely at the moment. Alright, jump back in here. We'll open up some more of these. Inventory full. Huh. Good to know. Bit of gold. Couple of gems. Fantastic. Wild cards. More wild cards. More gold. Jesus. Okay, I really need to use some of those, hey. Problem is, the deck that I play, or the only deck I really play, is this. So there's not actually a lot of common cards that I even necessarily need to or want to upgrade. Let's have a quick little look-see and see if I can find anything quickly. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to run through. We're actually just going to gift out some cards. Fire Spirit, you can have some cards. Spear Goblins, you can have some cards. Minions, yeah, why not? You guys can have some cards. Perfect. And I think that'll just about do us for now. Jump back in here. We'll get those collected. So I hope you guys did enjoy that video, and I hope you guys like watching a little bit of log bait. If there are any decks that you want me to give a try, if you want me to play some different styles, please let me know. However, it is one of those things where pushing through leagues, I want to play a deck that I'm comfortable with, and genuinely I find log bait quite enjoyable. It's cool when you have a game like we did there against that Hog Rider where you can be significantly down and then you can get your mechanics on point and you can turn it around to pull away with a victory. So hopefully you learn something from that. Hopefully you take something away from it. And hopefully you can start baiting those logs completely away. Outside of that, guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you on the next one.